Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on top right side is a Cyan Abbasid Dynasty, you got SortOf. Spawn bottom left side is the blue English, you got Twilight. When it comes to this map, this of course is the map with a lot of gold deposits on the field, so the Abbasid Dynasty is naturally high, very high collection rate, could be very nice there. He does also have some deer over here. Of course, both players do spar their deer deposits in front, or at least in their plateau. Blue's initial gold and stone deposits are nice behind this tree deposit, while Abbasid's stone deposit behind. House Wisdom going on up. And let's see, what else is there? I guess Cyan has both his stone deposits pretty close by right here, as well as this other large one way over here. Blue has his two stone deposits are both over here, and a bit more safer. And actuality, both large stone deposits in the center are actually more on Cyan's side of the map, if that makes a difference. Abbey of Kings being pulled out by Blue. Of course, got the free king. And over here we do have the culture wing, which suggests me that Cyan's going to eye for a fast castle. The first research is the preservation knowledge, reduce the cost of technologies and age advancements by 20%. Very nice. And then account follows up with one that provides a bit of health regeneration, keeps in town servers, not too important. And then the villagers and traders get 2 health per economic upgrade, not too important. The key part of all the culture wing is this first research, which is useful pretty much getting an in-time age. Usually I see this being researched either in age 2, heading to age 2, or heading to age 4. Because heading to age 4, this is quite nice because all the university tech is quite expensive. But if I usually see age 2, which suggests to me that he's probably going to go for a faster castle. Foodstuffs and preservation knowledge. You're going to get foodstuffs before this, which could have got a slight discount, but it's not too much. 100 resources with 20% discount, we would have saved him 20 resources. Abbasid Dynasty players should either get out the Golden Age Tier 1 sooner rather than later. It's a very powerful upgrade. And now we do have another town center being brought up to English. So Blue's may be eyeing for a bit of an economic boom. I'm going to use that free first king to apply some pressure. Cyan's going for a large amount of wood here. I'm not so sure what he's eyeing. Is he going for a large number of farms? Good number of sheeple there, so I'm not sure what he's going to be eyeing. Oh no, he has plenty of wood and stone, so he's going for a second town center himself. He could have gone for the economic wing for that and get out, which the Fertile Crescent does reduce the cost of additional town centers by 30%. Then he could have saved off his research for the culture wing from the next age. But either way. And the king is starting to engage. Takes on one of the villagers there, very nice. Golden Age Tier 1 not activated, getting one of the most powerful economic benefits in the entire game, plus 50% gathering rate for all resources. That's a very powerful effect. Scout here, just being annoying. Does get the secondary town center there. This player's going for some longbowmen. He's probably going to age up next with the military wing, boot camp, and composite bows, both very powerful upgrades. You also get a pair of free camel riders. Blue will likely age up with the white tower, provide some extra defense, maybe the center choke point, and perhaps use the Berkshire Palace to help lock down right there. Blue's rotating around. My apologies. I feel like I just got all stuffed up for some reason. Cyan's going a very large amount of wood. He's going for archery range and the stable. I'm for bit stability in his life. Got some longbow push the way forward. Horsemen would be a good counter to them. Does get a hit on one. Yeah, just probably make it safe enough to get the village production and plus provide some protection for a certain nearby resource. So you can skimp out on defense while also going for economy. Okay, so the longbow, both these horsemen needs to fall back. You will lose that one. The king does get an impalement there. Because posting right there prevent the king from crashing the gold deposit. And this town center here, next to the deer deposit, not only this also helps provide protection for over here. You note there is an opening here based on the mini-map. It helps lock down this part of the map while also keeping the deer deposit secure. It's just a way to be safe. The town center themselves are not great at defending. They're just only good versus some raiding forces, but it's easy to take it down with a proper assault. Especially with siege engineers. The ability to, if you see the town center pretty far off the beaten path, you can just simply go for a battering ram escorted by a small number of archers, and you will crush a secondary town center no problem. It's hard to destroy a secondary town center once in your opponent's base, in your own base. But if it's off a distance, it is really easy to pick off. Scout will be surrounded there, so the scout will be sacked. Plus one range damage on the way for the Abbasid Dynasty. Some damage on those archers. And vice versa, got some longbow there. Got some spear braces there on those horsemen. One horseman will go down, but likely those spearmen will go down in return. And these horsemen will pursue these archers. We got some vanguard or early man arms here. The archers will do some damage to them. They have 3 range armor, so the archers do 3 damage per arrow, which is okay, not great. This one's going for plus 1 range damage, so they'll take 2 damage, just reduce some damage received by 50%. Or by 33%, depending which way you look at it. And Blue's trying to fall back now, taking some damage there. Let's go and check over here. Yeah, Twitch is still really bugged out. I'm not sure what's going on. I can't load up my stream on my computer. Maybe the new Twitch update, the reason why I can't view my own stream is because it classifies a lurker and they think it's a bot account. Because they've been making some updates to that, and wouldn't surprise me. Twitch is a hilariously incompetent company. Economic wing being researched, not the military wing. This will of course give him access to the agriculture technology as well as of course the Fertile Crescent. Agriculture technology will give him plus 50% additional gathering rate from farms. Effectively, with the plus 10 from the food economic growth, plus 15 from the golden age, plus 50% here. You have a absurdly high collection rate of plus 80% in total. Also being prepped up to get access to improved processing later on. It's also pretty close to getting Golden Age Tier 2, which is not too important, makes your just research faster. Nothing too critical there. Archers getting some damage there. Getting the Veteran Archer will really help out doing the man-at-arms, not to mention Crossbowman. Veteran Archer upgrade will improve the base damage by 2 rather than by 1. Plus then Blacksmith Research get an additional 1, so we get a 3 additional damage here, going from 2 damage up to 5 damage per arrow, which is much better. Veteran Archer Research there. Additionally, later on, you can always get access to the Composite Bow, but maybe not. Fertile Crescent being researched. Good idea to get that before we start building farms, because it'll at least make your farms cheaper as well. Veteran Horseman research as well as the +1 range damage there. English player is aging up now, going with the White Tower. A little bit more defensive, but it will give him a lot of villager storage in this region, that's for sure. 15 for the capital, 20 for the White Tower, 8 from the additional town center. And he will be collecting the last of his natural gold. Science collected up the last of his own as well, so need to start expanding. These two may be the best spots since it's just outside of his entrance. Sign needs to start eyeing to expand. Maybe collect some more stone to get the keep going. He is putting some basic walls there. He can always go for traders, but the towns, the trades, the post is not exactly a great spot. A large amount of research being researched. Got the regular man arms upgrade and the armor clad. Oh yeah, did I say a plus 80% food collection? I meant plus 50% food collection. I don't know what I was thinking. Mine's a little bit melted right now. Does have, of course, golden age tier 2. Gold deposit going to be exhausted. Gold deposit here being obtained as well. Sign at least has a good presence under the map there, which will keep the gold deposit safe there. Blue could expand over here. That should be the safe spot there. So those science scouts in the region. And let's see how much gold is left here. Not enough for an age up, so you can't rely on his enclosures. You have to cancel all the gold expenditures in order to get that. But for a large number of barracks and eventually a stable. Blue needs to break out this contain. Also be a slow death for him. It's like Cyan's going to try to wall his opponent there with some basic wooden walls there, and going to then clean up some delicious berries, or at least it'll be delicious for him. You have the improved berry collection. This is a large berry deposit as well. Blue's king, being engaged by a scout. Blue's gonna be, nope, not responding at the moment. Goes for a Wolo there, but I don't think the king can be converted. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Nope. So there's no trader king. More housing going up. Science has actually gone for a third town center here in a weird spot. I love the deformation action. Adds a bit of a road there. Don't think that makes it traversable, but still pretty funny. Wouldn't be suited for combat either way. Nobody's riding goats. You know goats are the goat. You do have, of course, this outpost going up right there, which would be a good way to spot. Science also going to be bold and try to click this gold deposit. That's dangerous. Cyan overall is just going to have great feud control. Blue is nowhere near has enough gold to age on up, so he needs to make a breakout and find some sort of gold deposit. Science also trying to lock it down, going for at least multiple spotting locations. Man arms forward. We could see a Wolo there. Nope, it's on cooldown, the conversion ritual. Those two get out of there. Cyan's army's not advanced down south. It's time to advance its way forward. Conversion ritual should be off cooldown really soon. The Imam does go down there. Good mixed force back here. Blue has now staged a breakout. He can obtain that gold deposit down south. He's getting some units over there as soon as he can, because right now he has minimal gold. He has decent amount of food. He can maintain a good man-arms production at the moment. So that'd be predictable. He has some wood and food to work with, so go for other trash units. Sign does go for a pair of spring golds there, so go for man-at-arms fans. Not like an awesome counter. Sign's now trying to obtain some more sacred sites there. Sign has also claimed 4 relics. The 5th relic is, of course, right here. Sign slowly torching his way forward. The White Tower, I'm so surprised, not in range. Starting to get in range now. The military wing now being researched. Abbasid is going to be advancing. He will, of course, get some free military units along with it. He will get some 3-hand cannoneers. They also have access to all the very powerful military technologies. There's a reason why you usually see that age 2 or 3. 1 for the free military units for age 2. By age 3, getting good composite bowmen and boot camps is a very good upgrade. Increased health for all your infantry units there. Elams already have pretty high health for a heavy infantry unit there. Not to mention this improves their health even further. And they're overall really good melee combatant, to say the least. Horseman staging a breakout. Blue has still not obtained a secure gold deposit. Outpost here. Gonna be torched on down. Seems horseman. Abbasid could go for a camel riders. Over here we do have these forces engaging. He sees Gunham horsemen as well as spearmen. Got a wall there. He may convert some of these guys. He does not get that one spearman. 6 sides slowly being captured. Sign's going to go for a keep here. Looks like the Lancers are doing some great work over there. Imam is not being bolted. Abbasid's horsemen and Lancers push right forward. And now the side Abbasid's player is now age 4 and almost like going age tier 3. And he does have AoE healing on the keeps, which is very nice. It's difficult for me to estimate how useful it is, but it wins the fight. That can help quickly recover some health before pushing way forward. All these units are very wounded, so I think that the health regen was useful to a certain degree. There's 3-hand cannoneers, need to be a move forward, not move forward. Now they're being microed. And the units inside the keep are getting passively healed up as well, so these villagers are at full health now. We can start collecting up some gold. Blue is not going for military academy, has not staged a breakout. He can go for horsemen, spearmen, and longbowmen. And so what resources he wants at the market. But he needs to obtain another gold source. Maybe at this rate go for traders? Ugh. Blue's also running a bit low in wood. I do not know how Blue's going to stage a breakout this moment in time. For successful. Oh, looks like Blue is actually obtaining gold. He could try aging up. I think the Berkshire Palace would be quite good, help protect some gold deposits. At least protect his entrance. Guard Palace is very good. It's very cost effective. The problem is, I think he needs Berkshire Palace just for presence in the center of the map, or around some gold deposits. Well, Berkshire Palace right here I think would be good, because also provide some protection over here. The sign is also already going for keep over here, primarily to protect the 6 site as well as protect a gold deposit. The English player is forward to pass this game. English player almost have enough resources to age on up, has enough resources to age on up. Drops off the gold there. Berkshire Palace in a very good defensive location. Won't be able to project too much towards that gold deposit, but can help control the part of the map there. Prevent units from going over here. They have to go pretty far wide. So there's a pair of gold deposits there. Cyan should have this area spotted by the scout, or not scout, horseman. Lots of research here, including the improved processing. That's how much far reaches out, so yeah, it gets good coverage over here, which will also mean to start projecting towards our right a little bit better. Cyan has plenty of gold deposits here to obtain, not to mention it already has a good contingent of villagers as well as keeps in this region. Cyan's claimed up all 6 sides as well. This one could be easily captured. And now the English player is going from closures. Good number of farms there. We'll get a good amount of extra gold generating. He may have some military units located inside the Berkshire Palace. Not a bad idea. Really get that thing firing. What was it? The what's his name? Lindy Beige? Burge? Flaming arrows are like laser beams. Damn, that video's old, isn't it? I think that video may be 10 years old now. Also going for some basic mining techs. He didn't really need it beforehand. That's what it does. Horsemen forwarding very good numbers. Spearmen in reserve. Elam's going to be an excellent unit, though blue has some crossbowmen support in the field. Of course, blue does have network citadels, or at least network castles to help support him. Does have citadels. So Commander Shepherd has a very store here, at least. It's probably one of these shops. And probably the market itself. Though knowing him, probably the blacksmith. Elam's push forward. Though it could be also a port nearby to get all those fish for his allegedly fish collection. Look, that meme is still going around. Elam's horseman push right forward. Of course, got the White Tower and the capital here. The capital does have 2 defense arrows rather than just 1. If that matters much, the White Tower provides a bit more firepower. You also have now some elite camel archers moving forward in the field. Of course, get access to the camel support. And also, it's also mounted archer, gets bonus versus light melee and light gunpowder. It's a pretty decent backline archer unit. Bowman just researched there as well, which I don't think affects camel archers. Side's not push way forward. Blue's villagers heading down south for winter. Right now, blue does have a fair number of villagers. Cyan has an even greater amount. Does have golden age tier 3. I think Cyan may want to get rid of some villagers. He may be a little bit oversupplied, at least not get them replacing. Also has walled off this gold deposit. Blue's trying to obtain this wood deposit. Berkshire Palace still fighting away against some reinforcements there. Very good presence. This is pretty much the key part. I thought over here would be good. Help provide some protection towards this gold deposit. But pushing forward this way would just be a bit of an area denial, which is also a really good idea. But that's why about denial. Blue has lost a good number of farms. But of course, English farms are like 1/3 the cost. They're dirt cheap. The king has been redeployed. Long live the king. Archer slowly going on down. Cyan has higher to short value than blue, so Cyan still overall has a pretty good presence in this game. I mentioned overall just better feudal presence. Claim from multiple gold deposits right now. This one's almost fully consumed. Not mentioned these 2 gold deposits. That's pretty close to his territory. Can't be protected. Also has silk keeps and all this stuff over here. Blue has a claw for some more resources. Of course, got some porcelains here. Blue still has a claw for even wood, a lot of little gold. Blue pretty much has to rely on closures right now for any sort of gold income. Got a spring gold and place him here. Blue has a contingent knights push along the flanks. We do have a keep trying to be established here. Elite army tactics have been fully researched. Got chemistry down the way for Cyan. So maybe eyeing for some more advanced siege weapons. Six side has been decaptured. Abbasid is going for more Giloms as well as Lancers. More horsemen and spearmen, going for a little bit of everything. Very nice. Oh, close to this, Berkshire Palace took a massive hit there, a quadruple culverin. So that's the primary purpose of chemistry, to boost up their damage. Right now they're doing plus 215 versus building. And now they're doing 269 versus building. White Tower's been fully upgraded, barring boiling oil. Science also going for court architects now. Blue's now starting to counterattack there. The king providing some good healing, but king is dead. Some hand cannons are back line from blue. And causes bowmen firing away. The Abbasid Dynasty players actually getting low on food as well as wood. It's plenty cold. So any future villagers needs to be rotated off of gold onto other resources. Got a fair number of foreigns in some of the map. Oh, we got some Cyan sheeple there, which is providing some spotting for Cyan. Villagers do go ahead and try to take on the elite spearmen. Take a bit of a use there. Of course, Gilom's going to be ripping them apart. Gilom has 9 range armor. These little short bows do 5 damage, so they don't get benefit from the +1 range damage, nor the +1 black melee damage. Actually, the English player has not even got +1 range damage the entire game. That's interesting. It's the English. If he does get +3 damage, those villagers would do 1 damage versus Giloms. Starting another assault there for his culverins, among other units. Sign maybe trying to close the game now. Got 50 versus 70 military units there. Signs reclaim all the sacred sites. Blue's knights rotating around, and blue does go for a round of stone walls there. And here. Here are some more camels being established. We've got a good number of camel riders. Camels right now have 8-5 armor, so good versus melee, as well as good versus somewhat resistant ranged units. And now Cyan's actually going for trade wing right now. So you may be eyeing for some traders in the future. There's still plenty of gold on the map. I don't think the trade wing is going to be super useful. Let's see, improves gold income by 30%, plus 25%, effectively plus 55% total. Yeah, I don't see any real good uses for the trade wing at the moment. You will get a handful of free traders, 5 free traders. Expensive, quite expensive for 5 free traders, because also Abbasid Dynasty does also have discount traders. This is traders rather than caravans. The Abbasid Dynasty does you get unique traders in form of camel caravans. And the white tower is taking a beating. The white tower does go down there. The Berkshire Palace already gone down. Just leaving the capital and the Abbey of Kings. Blue does get an absolute full surround on this army, so Blue may be able to kill off these forces. This one has mostly camel archers who are good versus the gunpowder units, not be very good versus the horsemans. And it looks like Cyan's army got completely crushed by that 360 surround. Camel Riders 3-4, they are excellent anti-cavalry units. But they, of course, are a little bit squishy in being completely surrounded. They do have 400 base health, which is one of the healthiest cavalry units in the entire game. There's the camel caravans. They do move faster, but carry less. Let's see, how's the trade going? Right now, providing 24 gold per trade. They are pretty cheap, 40-40. Base usually trades cost 60-60. Now I got the Grand Bazaar, giving plus 25% value of other resources. Probably would be a good item since he has plenty of food through farms. Couple more, another keep going on up there. Sign can lose some villagers. Got good number smear there. Villagers trying to recover the Berkshire Palace. And Canadians firing away. They do not have certain gunpowder, so they're just good range units. It looks like the keep will be interrupted. Elite Crossman on the way for the Abbasid Dynasty player. He doesn't need that research. He is not fighting against any sort of heavy unit. Baron the King, and he does sell 2 lance or knights in the field. Trying to rebuild these walls. There a handful of basic stone walls would be quite good, but now the English players are running low on stone. He has a pretty good amount of food, wood, and gold. He can always sell off some food as well. English are known for massive pile of food. The Abbasid Dynasty player has a good amount of food, wood, and an absurd amount of gold. If as long as the game goes on, the better the Abbasid Dynasty's situation will be. Of course, you needed what, 5,000 stone to go for a wonder victory. You now have a round of walls going on up. Good amount of proxy production here if needed as well. And Blue's about to break through here. Blue's going to be running low on wood relatively soon, though there's some more tree deposits over here. A little bit exposed. Berkshire Palace has been re-completed and now under fire. No boiling oil and no weapon upgrades. And Canadians and archers now being engaged by some horsemen, but got a good number of camel riders to stop them. The king is dead. Keep here firing away. They appear to be fully upgrading the Cyan's side. And I mentioned he does also have port architects as well. Got some damage on these units there. English player has consumed quite a bit of gold, going for bombards and cannoneers. Hand cannoneers are pretty gold intensive. Right now I think spearmen would be a pretty good option for the English player to mix on in. I mentioned there's plenty of food and wood to go along with it. Cameras will definitely be a bit more of a hard counter. They are pretty cheap in gold. Archers firing away as well. The composite bowman will be excellent versus the hand cannoneers, of course. Trap house goes down once again. A pair of culverins here. And now we have the additional trader armor. Still not too many traders in the field. I think they're trying to get the research going. Abbasid is actually pretty low in food and wood. And has some bit of gold of this gold stockpile. Got a massive round of archers queued on up, as well as camel riders of some Gilons and some cannoneers mixed on in. Also has 4 spearmen on the field. Overall, it looks like science pushing back blue once again. Blue, of course, has repaired the white tower for extra defense, leaving also the capital and the Abbey King still remaining. The king has been redeployed. Two minutes left on 6-side victory. So not only Blue can't really stall out the game based on the economy, he's also can't stall the game based on a single-side victory. Culverins firing away. Horsemen now push straight forward. The king is dead. Horsemen will manage to get on top of the culverins. All the columns will go down. Looks like Science Force will be cleaned on up. He's also going for some stone walls on the single sides there. Just using keeps to protect this area and has a Imam on top of it, which won't last too long, honestly. He's now launching attack. We've got a good number of units here. He can place his range units on top of the walls. Give them more range defense and range. Additionally, he could actually eye for some stone towers here. Stone towers are statistically better than keeps, and Blue has resigned. And Grade here saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.